Recently I shared a video of a haunted mirror I made out of a Raspberry Pi, an old computer monitor, and a one-way mirror. Since then I've received dozens of messages asking me to make a tutorial on how that was made. So today I went and picked up a few items, and I'm going to show you how to make two cool haunted ghost illusions that are very realistic. There's two different ways. One way is even easier and it looks even better, but it's a little limited in portability, and that is the Pepper's Ghost illusion. So the Pepper's Ghost illusion you'll recognize if you've ever been to Disneyland and seen the Haunted Mansion. The second illusion will be the haunted mirror that you see right here. Alright, let's get started. Now to build this first illusion, the Pepper's Ghost, all you need is two things. A piece of glass, I took this out of a frame, and a video source. I'll use an old iPad here so I can play some video. And that's really all you need. You can also use a prop, any kind of Halloween prop you have, so that the ghosts can kind of float in an environment and they're not just floating in space. Alright, so I just load up my ghost footage here. Make it loop so I can just leave it playing forever. This is the classic Pepper's Ghost illusion. You can see the ghost is floating there in space. You can look around and it's right there in three-dimensional space. So let's see how that's done. So this is the side view of the Pepper's Ghost. You can see the glass kind of sits at a 90-degree angle in front of the scenery and above the television source. So if you were to put this under your window sill so nobody can see it because it's flat, and then you put a piece of glass up leaning against the top of the window and just kind of sitting there like this at this angle, and you look at it from the front, we have an illusion. And they can't see the TV because it's down below the horizon of the windowsill. And there you have a Pepper's Ghost. And there you have it. So we just need to get a piece of glass, some scenery, and a video source. Now a piece of glass should be big enough to fit over the window so they don't see the edges. You don't want them to see, the edge of the window. You won't see that. So you want to make sure that it's just big enough to go in front of the window. Get a piece of glass slightly bigger than the diameter of the window. Alright, let's talk about the haunted frame. Now for the haunted frame, you're going to need a frame with glass on the front. I got this shadow box because it's nice and deep. So you want something deep like that so that there's room to put the display and whatever you're going to put inside the frame. So if you're using something like I'm using, this little iPad, super thin, almost any frame will work. But as long as it can hide inside there, then it's a good size. So I got this frame at Michael's. This piece of glass. We're going to turn this piece of glass into a one-way mirror, and we'll do that using this one-way privacy film or window tint, and we'll use this Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo to help place this tint on the glass. That makes it kind of move around so it doesn't get stuck. And we'll use some duct tape to secure the screen inside. And finally, this little window kit I got to also help place the tint. This is just a squirt bottle, an X-Acto knife and a little squeegee in there, help smooth it out. So that's everything, and that and the display, of course. And we're ready to go. And now all we have to do is put the pieces together. The one-way mirror goes inside the frame. Doesn't matter which direction this goes, but I'd prefer to have the tape on the inside so that it can't get damaged on the outside. And then one thing I didn't mention before that I found while making this video is that if you have a light colored background like this, it will actually shine through the mirror pretty good. So you want to eliminate that problem. And I did that with some black felt here. You can use black construction paper, or whatever you like, paint it black. The main thing is you don't want this white coming through the frame. This is some adhesive felt. I'll just use this to cover up all the white. Alright, so now this won't shine through the one-way mirror. Got a nice flat black background. We'll secure the iPad to the background. I'll just use a little bit of tape. There we go. Nice and black. Let's put this inside the frame. And now look at this. You got your very own haunted mirror. Bring down the lights just a little bit. And that's how you make the haunted frame illusion and the Pepper's ghost illusion. So if any of you out there make one, I'd love to see it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and just leave a message down below and I'll try to get back to you. And don't forget to subscribe.